According to the latest figures, 36 people have died so far and more than 30 people have been injured. All the injured have been taken to a nearby hospital. All those people were, of course, returning from the Maha Kumbh Mela, which is one of the biggest, most significant religious festivals in Hinduism. It's a 55-day affair. It goes on. It happens every 12 years. And this weekend, just this weekend, was one of the most auspicious days. And authorities tell us almost 40 million people were there to take a dip in that water. That's the confluence of the Yamuna and Ganges rivers, the two of the holiest rivers in Hinduism. Now, all of this was organized very well, really. Most of those present there tell us. But just over the weekend on Sunday, some of them were returning. Some of those pilgrims were returning home. They were at the train station when that stampede occurred. So really a tragic ending to what was otherwise a very organized affair. John.
And in the investigation so far, we realise that it is still early. This has only happened in the last few hours or so. But do authorities there have any idea of what actually sparked this stampede? What caused the panic?
There are conflicting reports, John. There are some reports that suggest that some of those police officers were using wooden batons to manage the crowds, and that's what caused the stampede. Authorities tell us, actually, that one person fell off one of those footbridges inside that railway station, and that's what caused the stampede. The authorities have launched an investigation. We will know more in the coming days. So far, still no clarity, really, John.
And you mentioned earlier, Nima, that this religious pilgrimage was very well organised. The local authorities, I read, have spent a lot of money trying to organise this properly, but yet in the past there have been similar situations when stampedes have taken place. So these types of things have happened before.
Yes, indeed, they happen all the time, actually, and not just with the Maha Kumbh Mela, which is, of course, a massive event, but also stampedes are very common in general in India at religious functions and also just at temples, at railway stations. It's very common, unfortunately, and over this particular weekend, again, there were 40 million people there, so it's not unusual for these things to happen.